The way I look at myself, is what I would do, is that I'm a man of extremes. And I just think I have a very soft side and a very hard side. I'm very vulnerable, and I can be a real baby. At the same time, I'm very strong. And there's no half measures with me.
Hi, my name's Kim Basinger. I'm Freddie Mercury.
A matter of time for me, and I always thought I would be the first one. And I just sort of kept it until the time was right, and before I get too old and drop dead, I thought I might as well do it now. And I think the time is right. I needed to do it now. I don't know why. It's just something inside me told me to do it. The song's called I Was Born to Love You, and it's very it's disco-oriented. It's got a dance beat, and I thought the last thing I wanted to do is to actually just do a normal dance pattern or whatever. And I wanted a sort of slant on it, so I thought I'd get the battalion and just actually goose-step through the real rhythmic beat, and if it works, it works. Hey boy, you know, I was born to love you, and it's just... And I really didn't want to do a sort of deodorant ad where you run into each other and miss each other and do all the sort of gooey stuff. The song's pretty gooey anyway, and I wanted it to be, the video to be sort of bit sort of on the knife edge and...
Appointments.
In the early days when you start out, there's so much you want to do, and you're hungry for the kind of things that you want to do, and it's easy to sort of bring it out. But after having been in the business for about 12 years, it gets harder. I mean, you have to sort of really think about what you're going to do.
It seems to me that your new video, Radio Gaga, is putting down videos.
Basically what we're trying to say is that radio still, you know, is okay. Doesn't mean the video is bad. It's just that initially we were going to say that video is taken over and radio doesn't stand a chance. But now it's basically just gone the other way, the other extreme, saying that radio is all right. Kind of theater music, theatrical music. And that's the way we started. We've changed since then. It's trying to sort of retain the respect just by being a musician, to be honest. Coming up with good songs, basically. That's all basically what I'm into. And having a good time, to be honest. It's just... I would like to think... I mean, I'm more experienced, you know. I've gained a lot of experience by traveling and by working. And I just think, I hope my songs are getting better. Basically that. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, I just think of this as a job. It's a job. It's a job. It's like it's not a 9-to-5 job, but it's a job like anybody else. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm a front man, and I write songs, and that's what I want to do. And I want to do it with the best ability that I have. Going out and getting out of my brains on alcohol and having a good time. That's the issue I'm worried about. After 12 years of being together, we're bored to death with each other, to be honest, and we want to do something other than just Queen. I mean, I like Queen. I like Queen very much, but I mean, I don't want to end up living a quartet, you know. It's just, I'm 37 years old and I want to do something different, and it's about time I did, otherwise I'll get too damn old and I'll be in a wheelchair. It's the music that brings us together, and that's something that we have, after 12 years, it's instinctive, and you don't have to worry about any kinds of bad temperament or whatever. I mean, you know, that's on off stage. Once we're on stage, it gels, and that's called being professional, I guess.
What do you think has kept the band together and so intact with the same personnel
Money.
for so many years? That doesn't seem to be the motivating force with many other bands.
Oh, we love the money. If they say they don't like the money, they're talking out of their ass, to be honest. They really are. Money is part of it, yeah. But the other thing is also no, to be honest, on a serious note, well, we just want to make, you know, we want to make our music, and just because you made lots of money and you're successful doesn't mean you've got to, you know, that's enough. This is the hardest time for us. This is a big test. I mean, we've been in the business 12 years and our records still sell, and to keep it going that much further is hard. I certainly don't want to give up now. I have nothing else. It's not channeled into any category. I want everybody to listen to it. I don't write music for just Japanese or just the Germans, or it's for everybody. Music is limitless. It's my job to make sure that I win them over and make them feel that they've had a good time. And the quicker I do that, the better, because then I feel that I can manipulate them or whatever. But it's all to do with me feeling in control, and so that I know that it's all going well.
There comes a time when you want to share your life with someone. one day?
Yes, but nobody wants to share their life with me. Yes, I do. Of course I do. Of course I do. But I think it's not easy living with me. And I think at the moment maybe I'm trying too hard. I'm a very loving person. I can't relax in bed all day and just do nothing. I think that's a waste of time. I hardly read books, you know. I think that's a waste of time. Well, people are going to kill me for this. How about that? I want to earn my keep. I sound like Frank Sinatra. I'm not worried about sort of making mistakes and things like that. I think I'm too old for that. It's quite outrageous, yeah, and I think it's new for me as well because I've actually allowed an orchestra to go absolutely mad rather than restrict them. I just said, play all the notes that you haven't played in your life before, and so they were all just went completely crazy, and so there's basically a world war going on that track. When I went to Rio just recently, I missed the carnival type thing, but they have fashing over here, so I had I got into that, and my God, they do know how to boogie. They just don't stop. So I was upside down for days, but they didn't tell me that the fashing comes to an end on Shrove Tuesday. I'd already burnt myself out about a few days before. I live life to the full. Well, every day is fashing for me. I don't really think about. My God, when I'm dead, are they going to remember me? I don't really think about it. It's up to them. When I'm dead, who cares? I don't. He's looking after me.
Do you think you're going to get to heaven?
No, I don't want to.
You don't want to?
No, hell's much better. Look at the interesting people that you're going to meet down there. You're going to be there too, you know.
Oh, am I?
But I was not made in heaven. A lightning bolt suddenly goes...
Do you think you're going to get to heaven?
No, I don't want to. No, hell's much better. Look at the interesting people that you're going to meet down there. You're going to be there too, you know.
Oh, am I? There's a lot of energy in you, Freddie. How do you relax?
Yeah, sometimes I have to make my own cup of tea. That's hard work. And you live, you live in a hotel on your own, and so basically what I'm trying to say is that I'm living on my own, but I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I'm living on my own, and I'm having a boogie time. Basically, does that make sense, honey?
It does, yes, it does.
It's a different kind of living on my own.
So do you live for today rather than for the future, or?
No, I live for tomorrow. Fuck today, it's tomorrow. He's looking after me.
You're the last person I'm talking to, so you probably get the best interview, darling, don't I?
The way I look at myself, if I ever do, is I'm a man of extremes, and I think every character virtually is made up of a load of ingredients, and I just think I have a very soft side and a very hard side. You either get me where I'm very strong or I'm very soft. I don't want to change the world.
No, the most important thing to me is to be happy, to be honest, to have fun, and depending on whatever I do. I mean, of course, music is important to me, and because that's my life, and as long as, I can, I'll carry on as long as I write music and people want to buy it. That's important to me, but I mean, that's not the be-all and the end-all. To me, happiness is the most important thing. And if I'm happy, then it shows in my work. When they stop buying our records, then I'll say goodbye and do something else, become a strip artist or something.
In the end, all the mistakes and all the excuses are down to me. I'd like to feel that I'm just being my honest self. And as far as I'm concerned, I just want to pack in as much of life and fun, having a good time, as much as I can within the years I have. I don't give a shit what people say about me.
I don't regret any of the things I did.
If I had to do it all over again, yes, why not? Why not? I do it slightly differently. Well, there you are. You have it on tape. Use it. Well, that's the nearest I've come to a lot of passion in terms of interviews. How much more have you got now? Come on, I'm getting bored.